The modern world has, whether unexpectedly or predictably, entered a very dangerous phase. Despite the fact that our project is called Reconciliation of All World Religions, we see a way out. In our view, this is the way out in today's world. First, all world religions must be reconciled. Religion is not only faith, it is also culture, psychology, and a fundamental issue that should not be complicated, but rather different religions of the world should be brought closer together. And second, modern state structures have shown that decisions are made by a select few, not by society, not by public opinion. That is why we have a project, and in our view, it is quite unique, a parallel form of governance. There are 193 countries in existence, and all of them use a vertical form of governance. In our view, this is a criminal system of governance, so it must be urgently changed in order to change life on our planet. What does it propose? It proposes reconciliation of world religions and replacing the vertical form of governance with a parallel form of governance. That is where the solution lies. If we do not change this, our planet faces the question of to be or not to be. It seems to me that this issue is very serious, very dangerous, and very destructive for us. That is why we sincerely and earnestly appeal to those who are listening to us today to give your most careful consideration to this idea, to reflect upon it with great depth and thoroughness, and you will come to understand the profound and critical importance it holds for the future of our entire civilization. Historically, science and archaeology prove that we are not the first civilization on our planet. Probably those before us made a mistake as well. In the modern world, when the fate of the world and of civilizations is decided by a handful of people, it poses too great a danger for the world, for civilization. That is why the form of governance we are talking about, a parallel form of governance, places the main role with society, with public opinion. And I am deeply convinced that society will not allow it, and no one wants any kind of war. And the term national security and the myth that someone is threatening us is just the opinion of politicians. It's time for political culture and politics as a whole to disappear from our planet. For 2,000, 3,000 years, it has brought only misery, war, and poverty to our planet. That is why we earnestly ask you to understand that there is a way out. If we do not take this way out, first of all, nature will punish us. There will be earthquakes, floods, and various natural disasters. Secondly, a vast number of people across the entire earth will be completely wiped out. That is why we need to think carefully about what we are saying and why we are saying it. And it's time to start acting in the real world. If we do not take decisive action in the real world and do not change these two critical and pressing challenges in a positive direction, then only a catastrophic disaster inevitably awaits us all. So I truly wish for all of you to lead your lives meaningfully, joyfully, and with great wisdom. Thank you.